I never believed the stories about the man who watched people through their windows. Every small town has a legend like that. A faceless killer, a ghost, a monster people whisper about after dark. Then, 3 nights ago, I started noticing something strange. Every night, at exactly 2:13 a.m., my dog would growl at the living room window. The first night I checked outside. Nothing. The same thing happened. I grabbed a flashlight and scanned the yard, still nothing. By the 3rd night, I was irritated more than scared. When my dog started growling again, I walked to the window and looked out. At first, I saw only darkness. Then I noticed a pale face standing near the tree line, a man completely motionless watching my house. My blood turned to ice. I called the police, but by the time they arrived, he was gone. They searched the area and found nothing. One officer laughed and said it was probably a prank. I wanted to believe him. But the next night, the man was back, closer. This time he stood beside my mailbox. His face looked wrong somehow, too pale, too expressionless. I locked every door and stayed awake until sunrise. The following night, he was standing at the edge of my porch, just staring. The police came again. Again, he disappeared before they arrived. I barely slept after that. Yesterday, I bought security cameras. Tonight, I sat in my bedroom watching the live feeds on my laptop. 2:13 a.m. The motion alert went off. My heart nearly stopped. The man was there, standing on my porch. Not moving, not blinking. Just staring directly at the front door. I called 911 immediately. While I waited, I kept watching the camera feed. Then the dispatcher asked a question I'll never forget, sir. Are you alone in the house? Yes, I answered. There was a long silence. Then she said, one of your cameras is showing a man standing behind you. I spun around. Nobody was there. My bedroom was empty, confused. I looked back at the laptop. The porch camera was empty now. The man was gone. Then I noticed something that made my stomach drop. The feed the dispatcher was talking about wasn't from inside my bedroom. It was from the camera in my hallway, and the man wasn't behind me. He was slowly walking toward my bedroom door. The police found my laptop recording still running. On the final frame, my bedroom door's open, and someone is standing in the doorway smiling. The police never identified him. But every year on this exact date, at 2:13 a.m., another family reports seeing a pale man staring through their window.